Hey guys, Jordan here. In this video I'm going to be answering a real estate photography question, and that is it necessary to use flash in real estate photography? Short answer is no, you don't necessarily have to. I actually have students that create some amazing shots just straight from HDR photos. That being said, flash does make it easier. I was very surprised that he didn't use flash when he shot his high-end properties. He just shot them bracketed. But it does make it a lot harder if you're doing window pulls and stuff like that. So if you're shooting a method where you are doing window pulls, it is nice to have a flash and just make the editing process much faster. That being said, you don't necessarily need to use one. When I first started, I didn't use a flash, and even today when I shoot a lot of properties, I don't use a flash. Some properties have great lighting and they don't necessarily need it, or maybe it's not a high-end property where it has to look to the nines all the times, where you're doing manual window pulls on some of these properties. If you're just getting started in real estate photography, I recommend just shooting HDR, which some people will disagree with me, but I think it's more important to focus on composition and getting your shots right than trying to add and layer in all these additional variables when you're first getting started. It does no good to have an amazing looking, amazingly lit shot with bad composition. You're better off spending your time, effort, and energy focused on mastering your composition, tripod height, what you're actually capturing, versus trying to get the best quality, I guess the best lighting, because I have seen a lot of properties online where they look, somebody didn't even use a wide angle lens, the lighting looks great, but what you're looking at is it's not very good for real estate photography, if that makes sense. It was almost like somebody was taking a portrait inside of a property without the people in the photo, basically. But so yeah, if you're just getting started, I don't recommend using flash or additional variables. Now, you know yourself better than I do, so if you're comfortable with your camera and you're comfortable with your composition, then feel free to add flash if you feel like that's the type of shooting method, that path that you want to go down. There are several options when it comes to flashes. If you do go down that route, I say just stick with a cheaper one. They have like Amazon Basic flashes, Yongnuo flashes. We've used all kinds of flashes, and it's usually the cheaper ones that do really well. Just get you some nice rechargeable batteries, because if you're using alkaline batteries, you're going to be throwing those away all the time. And it's just a good habit to go out there with fresh recharged batteries every single day and know that your flash is going to last the duration of the day. So anyways, if you're looking for a flash, maybe an off-camera flash, what I use is the Godox 8600 Pro. Also have an 8400 Pro. It's a little lighter, does really well as well. So anyways, there are a lot of flash options. I would say you don't necessarily have to go out and invest in the most expensive gear possible for real estate photography. So anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you're interested in learning more about the real estate photography business, you can check out our free workshop. The link is in the description below. That's going to do it. Reach out if you have any questions. We'll see you guys on the next one.